Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 4. This one's mostly just going to be me reading through Roll's diary, and Gramps has like a journal as well, and there's like, you can read through the tutorials and stuff, I believe, in Gramps' room, but mostly just going to be looking at the flutter in this one. This one is MegaMan's room. You see, I still got that cactus that Data has. Apparently, it's really relaxing to look at a cactus. Got some money in a box in my own room. I don't know why I don't just have that, but game logic. And then the next room over is Rolls. So in the last game, she had this giant computer in her room, and she was always in here. This time it actually looks more like a bedroom. Got kind of like a corner couch there. But now we can start going through her journal entries. Thanks to Data, the kitchen and the flutter caught fire. Luckily, MegaMan was able to put it out before it did too much damage. Thanks, MegaMan! And MegaMan and Digouts. MegaMan and I went looking for Joseph together. This was my first time to go on a dig with MegaMan. Those Reaverbots are really scary. The Reaverbots were scary, but MegaMan's Buster gun is even scarier. He was firing like crazy and I got hit by a ricochet. It really hurt. Maybe he doesn't care if I get hurt? Both of those journal entries change depending on what happens. If you get knocked out in the fire scene, the journal entry is different, though I don't remember the exact wording. And the other journal entry for the digouts is basically she's happy that nothing happened to her and that you are protecting her. She ran into a Reaverbot in my encounter outside, so yeah. Steal 1,000 zenny from Gramps in his model flutter. And here's Gramps' journal. There's a diary on the desk, and it looks pretty new. Do you want to read it? Of course I want exposition. Received an unexpected letter from Blucher. He says he wants to try exploring Forbidden Island one more time. It's been over 30 years since our last unsuccessful attempt. But it looks like he hasn't been able to forget about that island. I thought he understood when I explained to him the dangers involved in pursuing his research, but it looks like he wasn't listening to me at all. I hear he's spent the last of his fortune building a mammoth flying ship. I guess I have to accept the fact that no one, not even me, can stop him now. All I can do is hope that wild adventure of Blucher's doesn't turn up any proof that my daughter and son-in-law did indeed die on that island. I don't know how Roll would react if she knew for certain that they were gone. That's the only thing that's been keeping her going all these years. The reason she travels the world searching for the motherlode. She's not really searching for the motherlode, she's searching for her parents. I'm going to meet Blucher tomorrow. I don't know what will come of the meeting, but I can only hope for the best. That's the last entry in the diary. And over here on his shelf, I'm not entirely sure, like these. I don't completely understand why these are in files, but Forbidden Island 1. This is a report of mine and Blucher's expedition to Forbidden Island. The first problem we faced was the difficulty in approaching the island. Any conventional ship gets turned away by the winds. Attempting to force a ship into the storm surrounding the island almost certainly results in that ship's destruction. In a worst-case situation, a ship could become lost in the storm and never be seen again. We discover that there is an eye directly above the center of the island. Where the wind velocity is relatively light, any ship attempting to land on the island would have to use this as an entry point. We decided to design a ship with a rounded aerodynamic hull that was reinforced to withstand the atmospheric pressure above the island. But, in spite of all our efforts and precautions, we failed. Although we were able to land on the island, our ship was destroyed, leaving us without a means of returning home. Continued in Forbidden Island 2. Since we could not leave, we decided to make the best of the situation, and explored Forbidden Island as best we could. We were shocked to find that here, Reaverbots are active even above ground. Having lost most of our equipment, we were hard-pressed to fend off their attacks. Struggling against both Reaverbots and the weather, we made our way to the center of the island, where we found an ancient relic. I remember it well, a strange diamond-shaped object floating in midair. But by the time we found it, we were at the limits of our endurance. As I lost consciousness, I was aware of someone approaching us. A small girl, perhaps. Between the snow and the encroaching darkness on my vision, it was hard to tell exactly what it was I saw. When we recovered, we were lying on the outskirts of Yasyanke. How we got there was a mystery. Our ship had been destroyed. And to this day, neither Bluka nor I have any recollection of how we got there. After that, several diggers tried to reach Forbidden Island, but none returned. How we were able to is a mystery that puzzles me even now. MegaMan's Discovery. Once, a long time ago, I went to the ruins on Nino Island to do some research on the civilization that preceded ours. The ruins there are very dangerous, and are normally sealed off. I snuck inside without the Guildmaster's permission. Just inside the entrance, I found a strange diamond-shaped object. When I touched it, it fell apart, no, melted, and from inside there appeared a small child, a baby, and a monkey. Seeing as I had broken into the ruins without permission, I couldn't reveal where I'd found them. So I decided to raise the baby along with my granddaughter. Continued in MegaMan's Discovery 2. I decided to call the baby I found MegaMan. Fucking... Actually, it wasn't really my idea. It was my granddaughter, Roll, who chose that name. After one of her favorite video game characters. I tried to get her to change her mind, but she insisted that his name should be. At any rate, I raised him like he was my own. He was no different than any other boy. He quickly became part of our family. And this is recounting stuff that happened in the first game. Last year, we explored Cadilloc's Island, an island rich in resources. The island is riddled with ruins and tunnels, and a legendary treasure is said to be buried there. While we were there, we ended up fighting the Bonds, a family of pirates, who had come to Cadilloc's looking for the legendary treasure. Although we defeated them a number of times, they continued to come after us. But MegaMan managed to hold them off every time. Although they talked big, their bark was worse than their bite. Looking back on it now, they were actually pretty amusing to watch. I'm sure that we'll run into them again somewhere. Continued in Catalog's Island 2. While MegaMan was exploring the ruins on Catalog's Island at the request of the mayor, Amelia, I saw something amazing. A large monolith descended from the sky over the island. I still don't know what it was, and I probably never will. All I know is that it had something to do with what was going on in the ruins. But the only person who knows the whole truth is MegaMan. Something tells me it may have something to do with MegaMan's origins, and what he was doing on Nino Island so many years ago. And I believe, yeah, these are the definitions of certain things in the game that I don't really need to go over. What a dig is, some stuff about ruins. But yeah, that's kind of the exposition dump in MegaMan Legends 2 that I really wanted to show off in 1, but you know, they have it all in 2. I don't understand why you would let your daughter name a boy you were basically adopting MegaMan. It's like, I have these games. They're really great for Sega or Nintendo. Just the MegaMan games. It's like, why do you have... Number one, why do you have like an NES? Or I guess they're on PlayStation as well, the MegaMan X games. And I mean, this one's on PlayStation, MegaMan Legends and Legends 2. I can't say that I know where all of the games are, but I mean, they started on NES, so... It's like, why would you let her get away with that? It was like, at work, I recently came across a package at UPS addressed to someone whose name was Richard Length, and I spent like 30 minutes. Me and my coworker joked about this because I spent like 30 minutes thinking, who the hell named their child Dick Length? And he just goes, so all you could think about for a half hour was Dick Length, huh? I was like, who does that? Who cursed their child with that name? It's like, in MegaMan Legends 1, you can say your name is MegaMan or you can say your name is Hippopotamus. Apparently, that's because in Japan, it was either they sound very similar, or it's like saying it backwards or something. But it's like, why? Exploring the Flutter some more, and in, I guess, like Roll's study down here, and she's got all of her engineering books. I stole a part from my Buster for rapid fire. I don't know what that is. That just looks like an incomprehensible mess to me. Some kind of machine. Is it MegaMan? But for the most part, we've explored now. Room with the dropship in it. We can't go into the living room or the storage area until we pay to have those things repaired, which I don't believe we get to do until after we get to the second non-forbidden island. I don't recall what it is named off the top of my head. Anyway, we're going to talk to Roll and get ready to head out to Forbidden Island, which will happen in the next part. Hey, Roll. I've loaded the dropship in the hangar, MegaMan. This means we can get to Forbidden Island, too. I have to make a few more adjustments to its engines. Can you pilot the Flutter while I'm doing that? Thanks. Dropship? You're not going yourself, are you? Of course. Don't forget, both my parents were diggers. Besides, I'm worried about Gramps. But I don't know how to fly the Flutter. Don't worry, you can do it. If you have any problems, ask Data for help. They say no one's ever returned from Forbidden Island alive. I can't let you go there, Mega Man. All the more reason why you shouldn't go. Don't worry, I'll go. Mega Man. Alright then, ready? And that'll be the end of this one, and I hope I see you guys in the next part, where we're going to Forbidden Island.